Welcome to this week's episode of Your Internet Boyfriends. Hello, Mark T. Cox.
Hello, Denis Lane.
This week we're talking about Jesse Buckley, Easter eggs and bedtime fashions.
And we'll have a very special announcement coming up in a few minutes. Pyjamas, what would you wear to bed?
Starkers.
Okay.
As you might say in French, balls naked.
Head to toe.
Head to toe, yeah. Only trouble is then, a little bit of a break-in happens. That actually is a genuine worry of mine. Break-in happens. I mean, I don't know where my stuff is. I usually kind of cast it away while I'm sleeping, you know, so it's gone.
You'd be exposed.
I'd be exposed. So, like, they'd get, if you're a burglar, you'd get a telly and a treat.
You get a treat, a view.
A view, you would, yeah. You'd be going off with a nice little television and something for the bank.
And a whack across the face.
Yeah, I mean, yes, depending on how I'm feeling.
Even in the winter?
Even in the winter, I hate being hot in bed. I hate being hot in bed. Sometimes I have woken up with a frozen back.
Yeah.
But that's more to do with the person next to me who is a duvet monster.
Should be pulling the duvet.
All wrapped around it like a sausage roll.
Yeah.
And you'd have a cat in the middle then as well,
and
weighing
your
down the
arse
rest
is
of
out
it.
the side.
Yes. In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Yes. Would
How
you be
about you?
sweating in the bed?
Sweating in the bed? No sweating in the bed now for me. Very porous man.
Because I find if you wear a little something, it might save you having to change the bed sheets. Might absorb whatever's, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
If you're sweating in the bed and if you wear a t-shirt, then at least.
You've clothes on when you're...
I would wear...
No, you don't.
I do, yeah.
When you're... Have people over?
No. Well, it depends. Nah.
I think there's no man in the world, right? Absolutely no man in the world that can get away with wearing a t-shirt and nothing on in the bottom.
Oh, no. No.
You look deranged.
Oh, shocking. It's very...
Say it. Isn't it though?
Yeah, you're coming to do no good.
Yeah, like if you... The alarm bells go off in my head, like if I was to see anyone in that kind of dress.
Yeah. No, I'd wear shorts. I'd wear boxers often in the bed. And I might wear a little t-shirt or a little vest.
No, I wouldn't be as well acquainted as some of our listeners, but are you boxers, briefs, or like the other ones?
This came up a lot in the DMs on the live show. This was one of the highlights, and people were very curious about Denis Lane's underpants.
Yes.
Can
you remember my answer?
I can. I don't think they deserve it. I think they need to come to the next show. There's a lot of intrigue. I think there was a lot. You don't need to tell us. There was a lot of speculation. There was a lot of assuming of maybe a boxer brief, a tight boxer, and maybe a sports branded.
Yeah. Bit of hope involved there as well, though, I'd say.
That was the speculations. But I don't think they deserve to know.
No.
I mean, they know mine. Mine are all over the internet.
Yeah.
I transitioned the last
Congratulations.
The last year or two I transitioned. I was wearing very small little briefs. Small, squeezed in.
Yeah.
Tight little ones. And then I found, and this is the top...
car.
Yeah, this is the top tip. It nearly like causes like overspill.
It does, yeah.
You need underpants that are not like, you know,
not that strong on the elastic.
That you need a loose elastic because otherwise you're getting squeezed in, and that's why you get like a spill or a muffin or
There's
whatever.
nothing for the confidence.
Yeah, keep it loose.
Yeah.
Keep it free.
I don't like I'm giving away a little bit here now, but I don't like the kind of hoobly boobly ones. You know, the ones that are just like a wind catch them. Like.
Oh, that's what I have on now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
swing.
They're
great. The dad boxers. The loose.
Good for the count, I hear. Tight ones are bad for the count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for the count. Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, they're back in trend. They're kind of there's a nostalgic something.
Yeah.
Big baggy ones. But yes, don't know how we got onto that. We're all upside down.
We are.
If they could see the carry on here the last couple of weeks.
I might start smoking as well.
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm
going to go out and get a packet of John Player Blue inside the petrol station.
Oh, delicious.
A can of Monster.
Yeah.
And I'm going to smoke 20 JP Blues.
There's been a lot of action here.
Yeah.
They're going to be blown away next week.
Yep.
Will we tell them what's happening?
Yeah, I suppose we will.
We're moving house.
We are.
We're moving house. We've been picked up. We got a grant. Got a grant from the council.
We got a grant from the Enterprise Board of Ireland.
And we're up leveling up.
Just before we carry on, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I've spent a fortune on this fucking shit. We're leveling up. We're saying goodbye to our little blue house here.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a beautiful place, and we're moving on. And we have been, what's the word? Scooped up.
We have been scooped up.
Been
Snapped up.
Snapped up.
Yeah.
It's only right.
They've seen the popularity. They've seen the live show. They've seen our adoring fans, and they say, we want a piece of that pie.
Give me a piece.
I want a piece of that heterosexual gay pie.
Yeah. Delicious.
And here we are.
So from next week, we're going to be aligning with Head Stuff.
Yes, we are.
And it's going to be all go.
Who have some big and beautiful podcasts.
Big and beautiful people. And it's great. I'm very excited. We're going to have a new set. We're going to have a new house. We're going to have loads of bits.
Are you going to miss this house?
No.
No.
This blue, I hate it.
Oh my God.
Never liked
You never pull punches.
Sorry. It's such
We've been in here for ages.
It's a very, do you know the Manosphere? It's close. It wouldn't take
How
much.
is this close?
If you put
blue.
If you put a neon light and if you put a pair of headphones on you, we could be talking about very different topics very easily. Did you watch the Louis through?
I did, yeah. I did. I've loads to say on that. Can we move into that in the second half? Because I've loads to say on that. But you know what I think is a marvel?
Yeah.
We've never had an argument in this house.
So close.
How are we doing that?
Very close this morning.
This morning was there was a lot of toing and froing this morning. I came into a man on the edge.
On his knees.
On his knees,
Inside the suitcase.
Yeah, which, normally would be, I'm sure, a great all day. But today, it was more around decorating. And there was a couple of bits being hung up, a couple of bits falling down.
Yeah.
And I asked you, did you need help? You basically said, no, just go over there now
away from me.
and sit down that chair while I hang up all this stuff. It had the same energy of all the cousins are calling over, the aunt with the big house is calling, and our house is a mess.
Yeah.
That's the pressure you seemed under.
I was under a lot of pressure, and what I have been giving lately is I am bringing this on myself. I am deciding to do these things, and then I'm going to complain and moan and bitch at everyone. It's like, do you know the people who throw a little party for the kids and just decide to just go completely over the top, and there's balloon arches and there's clowns booked and everything starts going wrong. So it wouldn't go wrong if you just pulled it back.
Kept it simple. Pop them into McDonald's party zone.
Yeah.
Into Burgerland.
But then we had a moment earlier, we were organising something, and we have a big photo shoot as well this week. There's so much happening. And there'd be a point there where I would start to just give up. I'd get a bit lazy.
I think we work actually very well, like as a model for a relationship.
Yeah.
Because at that moment, I felt, all right, Mark I'm done. He's tipped over.
I sat down.
He's gone. Off to the elephant's graveyard. He's gone. And I gently said, maybe we give it another look.
Yeah.
If we feel like it.
Yeah. My mother always says, when I was like off school for the summer, she'd be giving me jobs, but she'd never say, do that. She'd say, if you felt like, doing something, if you wanted to, only if you want to. Every wall in the garden has to be painted.
I feel like in the best way possible, I'm surrounded by that personality type in my
Only
life.
if you want to do it.
I'm not telling you to do it.
I'm not forcing you to do it.
And when you do it, you can say you told yourself to do it.
This is just a little reminder. If you're enjoying the podcast, make sure to click follow on Spotify, or you can leave a little review on Apple Podcasts. Thanks so much.
100%. But we are leaving. We're moving on to bigger pastures.
Season
Exciting.
2. Yeah.
But it has all the stress of moving house.
I can't wait.
Because I said on this podcast last week or something, or the week before after the live show, I was like, that's it now. I can't have any more stress. Like, we're just going to talk about what we did this week. You tell me something that you did and I'll tell you something. And then you were like, no, actually, we have this huge thing happening.
2 big things this week, yeah. A lot of bags, a lot of dragon. Lot of dragon.
If you see Mark going around, I'd say you could nearly market that. He is going around with, the bag for life final boss. Everyone knows this bag. When you see a person coming with the big blue IKEA bag, they're carrying around a bag of
Everything
stress.
falling out of it. Suit clothes, 20 different costumes.
Because it never really actually, because anyone who's ever moved house or anything, like everyone has that bag and it never really does a good job.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Everything's falling out of it.
Everything's falling out, making your day worse. And on he comes.
Do you know what I should get? You know the trolleys, the granny, the little wheelie. That'd be nice.
We looked at them in
Load up.
where did we look at them? In Dawson.
Yeah.
They were selling for 20 quid.
That'd be nice. Load it up.
Yeah, because sometimes you see a fella who might own like I don't know, a restaurant or something, and he's hiking along with a load of that stuff. Of course he is. Makes it dead easy.
Okay, I'll get one of those.
Yeah, you could push it in front of you as well instead of dragging it behind you.
Can I have one of these kisses?
You can. I've eaten about 3 of them.
Hershey's Kisses. Do you like Hershey's Kisses?
Do you know, I don't really like Hershey's chocolate. What's Reese's? You know Reese's peanut butter?
Sponsored by. There's no red lights on those cameras.
At the paperbacks.
Are they on?
Yeah.
Okay. We had a panic. We recorded half this episode earlier with nothing turned on. We forgot to push the
It
button.
was better off.
Do you like them? People hate these Hershey's Kisses.
Why?
I don't know. People give out about the taste of them.
Well, they all taste. Oh, have you heard the Easter egg scandal?
No.
So there's a certain big brand that we are all used to, especially in Ireland, that we get Easter eggs. Don't name the brand, right? Because I don't want to be sued.
Oh, they're trouble. Yeah.
Right, but no, not that brand.
Oh.
That's the really troubling one. No, the other one that are now putting palm oil into their Easter eggs.
Is that bad?
It's horrendous. It tastes like crap. It tastes like kind of greasy. But they've changed all their chocolate. The thing that just drives me up the walls, right? I'm sorry, this really does piss me off, is that like all along for the last 20, 30 years, they've been saying, don't worry about it. You know, the chocolate's not getting smaller. The chocolate's not changing. The crisps only have a big bag because we need to keep air in it to circulate it. It's a transport issue. Actually, you were a child before. Now your hands are bigger, so the chocolate seems smaller. And the shrinkage that's happening and all these different changes. But it came out as proof from Reese's. I don't really like Reese's peanut butter stuff anyway. But the grandson of Reese's peanut butter came out and he said that allegedly his grandfather sold the business and they had natural peanut butter and they had actual like chocolate in it. And now they've changed the whole recipe. And they, I think, allegedly were denying that they changed the recipe for a long time and the taste.
Yeah.
And now it's like the synthetic crap. And it tastes completely different.
God, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I'm really annoyed.
Very upset about
Does
it.
that drive you mad when everything changes and they try and tell you, oh, it's not changing. It's just, you remember it differently. It's just gaslighting on a corporate level.
Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, but like, why? I just think at the same time we shouldn't, feel like that's just, oh, great, another kick in the fucking teeth,
They get away with this. What Easter egg do you want? Get you one.
So I had a dream before and it was crushed. I wanted a Cadbury's Buttons Easter egg that on the inside was filled with buttons.
No.
And that's the story I was sold. And when I opened that, they had a little plastic bag inside it, a little plastic sleeve. And it had about 6 buttons inside it.
6 buttons.
Oh, tears onto them.
You wanted it dense with buttons.
Yeah, I want to fucking break my teeth with the buttons. I want it like a bank.
Loose buttons.
Yeah.
No plastic.
Can I guess what your Easter egg was?
Oh, yes.
Cream egg.
Oh. Go on again.
Oh.
Go on again.
Cream egg.
Something luxurious.
Lint.
Oh, you're on the right line.
Well, again,
One
it would have
more.
been Ennis, right? So you wouldn't have been getting Lint. You would have been more Galaxy, right?
It would still be a Cadbury's brand or something.
Yeah,
Nestle
yeah.
brand. Yeah. Galaxies for girls.
Galaxy. Yorkie?
No.
Oh, no, that's too Manosphere.
I liked Galaxy, but it was for girls.
Was it?
I used to get bullied at school for having Galaxies. Can you believe that's how stupid the world is? A Galaxy chocolate bar, because my sister liked them and I liked her and I wanted to be her friend. So I used to bond with the girls and they had Galaxies, and then I was told by some bollocks that's for girls, and then I didn't have them anymore.
Do you know what's true? Because my older sister used to get Galaxy and there
They're for
was some
girls.
part of me that was associating that with girls.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get one now. I used to love a Bourneville.
Oh, I knew it. I was going to go with Cream
Yeah.
Egg, Turkish Delight, and Bourneville was you're a freak.
Used to love a Bourneville.
You're a serial killer.
I think I had an after 8 at one stage, Easter egg. But a Bourneville dark chocolate.
Bourneville is
delicious.
absolutely
I love
horrendous.
it so much, and I like to put it into my mouth, and I like to stick it to the top of my mouth and just let it dissolve.
Easter egg.
You know, like do you know what it is? Like it's like the darkest chocolate.
No, I know what it is. It tastes like the chocolate isn't finished.
It's very like, I think, a retired middle England kind of, pensioner.
Someone correcting exams in the Leaving Cert eats Bourneville.
I should just have a little piece every day. Yeah.
Horrendous.
Yeah, and you suck it.
Is the egg entirely Bourneville as well?
Hershey's are a bit like that. They're kind of darkish taste.
No, they're much
I had
nicer.
a Bourneville egg. I love it. Very, very kind of leaning into the God Save the Queen. There's something there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of Quality Street.
It is a bit kind of loyalist, royalist. There's something to it. It's very British.
But I think there's a fanciness associated with the royal kind of thing in Ireland, right?
Keeping up appearances, Mrs. Bouquet, Mr. Bean. There was a bit of that, like, isn't England lovely?
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%.
In my house. And there was a few little things like that came along with it.
You see, I was more a bang for buck kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like I want to get the most amount of chocolate, the best deal.
What would you have?
I could go. I fucking love
a lion.
I fucking love twirls. No, a lion bar. No, if we're talking about like gender stuff, a lion bar is
tough.
Definitely deemed as a man's Easter egg.
Yeah, tough lads.
Tough lads.
Hurts even. It's kind of sore eating it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Tear the face.
I had a pizza yesterday. I burnt the mouth off myself. That happens all the time.
I know. Too eager.
Did you ever have mini pizzas when you were younger?
Delicious.
Aren't they good?
Delicious. Soft.
But if you took that the wrong way, if you're too eager on that, you couldn't taste stuff for a week. It'd burn the top palate off you.
It would kill you.
Throw them into the microwave. Nutritional value of a foot.
Delicious. How many more weeks to Easter?
I've no idea, but it is
days,
Lent.
40 nights.
What did you used to give up for Lent when you were younger?
I used to give up sweets. I was very bad with sweets. I used to go Irish dancing on a Tuesday, and then I used to get a pound or two, and we used to go across, and we get the sugary. Oh, you'd have the snakes.
Yes, yeah.
Eat the head off them.
Yeah.
Delicious. And then the kind of sugary strawberry string things.
Oh, the sherbet.
Yeah, and get a few of those. So we'd give up sweets. We'd give up going to the shop after Irish dancing for the month.
Like, again, this is one of these things that was better. 100% better. You could go into the shop with a pound and you could buy 100 sweets.
Oh, yes.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, eggs. Little jelly eggs.
Fruit salads, blackjacks.
Yeah.
Then you could combine the fruit salads and the blackjacks to make a super sweet.
Yeah.
If you felt so inclined.
Yeah.
Apple bonbons, cola bottles, fizzy cola bottles.
Yeah. Oh, you'd
Take me back.
Jumping around the bed.
Take me back.
We'd give it up. But then we'd break for St. Patrick's Day because that's allowed.
Yeah.
And then you get back on it. So there's another couple of weeks now to keep going. Another couple of weeks and then we let loose. No, I didn't give up anything this year now. I have time. I can't be arsed.
One of the cool things you could say in school as well is, I'm giving up stuff.
Oh,
that was.
I'm rebelling against the religious
cool.
institution because of their history of abuse.
Yeah. So,
say that.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Just stand up and say that.
How was your weekend?
All action.
You're wrecked, eh?
Christ Almighty! I've been in IKEA 6 times in the last couple of weeks, in and out. I keep going in and forgetting what I need. It's too convenient. IKEA used to be a journey. It was once a year. You had to travel to the suburbs to go to IKEA, and they opened one in Oxford Street, and I'm inside in it every single week. And it's still you have to walk around the whole world, but I keep forgetting things. So I've been in and out a lot. I also had St. Patrick's Day on Sunday in Trafalgar Square, which is, oh God, I don't know. It's powerful in a way. There's something powerful to see a stage full of Irish people singing the song.
Come on now, Ireland.
Ho! And you have Admiral Nelson. Do you know? Because it's like banging the Westminster.
Go on.
But a part of me, I don't know what we can do to just move on.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Could we sing a couple of new songs?
Well, there was a couple of new songs. Close personal friend of mine, Paul Mescal, his sister.
Oh,
Do you know her, Nell?
Mary Mescal?
Nell Mescal. She's so good.
Yeah.
She's a pop star, and she was just, it felt like something from today, and it was trendy and modern and great. She was excellent.
Yeah.
Rachel Galvo was hosting. I'm furious about it. Of course, because
Took your spot.
She took my spot. But so I went in livid. And I said, I bet she's going to be useless. And I was ready for it all to go wrong. And sure, she was great.
Of course she is.
She was great, and she looked great. She's just TV. She's so good. She's just, it's like she's...
Some of us are blessed with that.
Some of us are blessed. She's confident. And do you know what she is a very good example of? She kind of appeared, she did loads of stuff online and TikTok and stuff. And then she appeared and she just announced herself as being great.
Yeah.
And everything she's done has looked like really high quality, and I've never seen her do any shite or kind of scraping along the floor begging. There's so many of us.
You mean the usual Irish track?
Oh, dragging around. No, I'm delighted to be here, and I hope someone takes a look at me. She's
Everybody
just was like,
eating out of a trough.
I'm here. I'm great. Who wants it? And she's doing loads of stuff.
Yeah.
She's so confident. She's young as well. I think it's different. We were still a bit... too humble, dragging around. I'm here.
What, when we were younger?
When we moved to London.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But like also when I was younger, I'm glad there was no microphones next to me. Like I was...
Maybe.
As in, you've kind of described your younger life as being a bit erratic.
Yeah.
But like, I was half my game. Like I
Yeah.
probably don't come across it as much, but like I was a looper. Like I was having the best time.
What would your topics be if this was
Topics?
2010?
No, I didn't mean it to come across like that. I just meant that like I was just I wouldn't have been able to come in here every week on a Monday.
know.
I would have been there was times I used to work in the post office and I used to deliver there was one time, right, where I went out in Cork, stayed out the whole night, couldn't get a train home, slept under a wheelie bin's lid, and then hopped on the train, got off the train, got on a bike, collected my letters and delivered the stuff. Like that's where I was. Like I couldn't do it. Yeah. I went out. There was one night I went out with a load of the lads, and we had a great night. Stayed out the whole night, and the next morning I got a root canal at 10:30.
Oh,
I'd say the dentist nearly collapsed from the smell off me. Like,
inside your mouth.
I'd say he's had a horrible time. He got breathalyzed on the way home.
And
He's
you'd
put
have
off the
lads
road.
saying, "Aren't you a gas? It's your great."
I was out of control. But
we're doing great now.
We are. Yeah, we take a little break.
We'll take a little break.
Okay.
We're back. I'd like to say Cordicus Galere. Congratulations to Jesse Buckley. Fantastic.
I have it on good authority that Killarney exploded last night.
I'd say they're still going.
Multiple illegal lock-ins all over the town. It was hard not to get caught in one.
The Buckleys.
Yep.
Up the Buckleys. Yeah, fantastic. Now, I'm not fully caught up because we're recording this Monday and it was on last night and I meant to stay up and I fell asleep. But from what I have seen, she's just excellent. She's the complete opposite of what I was maybe got a little bit carried away complaining about earlier. The carry on sometimes of Irish people and the clownery and the how aren't we just gas and everyone thinks we're drinking and and she's just so smart and
but she's also very Irish,
poised,
but she's also
the best way.
Yeah, she's also very Irish. Like, is it? Yeah. I don't know. She is at the same time. No, you know what? Not that she fucking has to be, but like, as in, she's the same time humble and like really confident. Yeah, it's a lovely little mix. Like when she won an Oscar, which is amazing. Like she was a little emotional, and then she went up, and then she was just so funny on stage as well. Yeah, like accepting it. Like as in, it kind of says like this is amazing, but like it's also like, isn't this mad?
This is mad. She's excellent. I think she's so centered and confident, and she's a great ambassador. She keeps her Irishness, because the other thing is you can turn a bit like I have a risk of and get a bit like, I don't want to be part of all this diddly idly. But I think she keeps the charm, she keeps the Kerry, keeps the accent, keeps the divilment. Like there's a divilment, but then she's okay. I'm a professional. I have every right to be here. I'm literally most.
Was there any part of you, like any part, just even 1% of you, like a little bit like, oh Christ, someone Clarence won an Oscar?
Oh, I think it's great. I think when it goes to that level, we're all one. I think all the rivalries between the counties and the bits of Ireland, she's representing Ireland
With Cillian Murphy, like that was the full house for me.
because he's from Cork.
Oh, that was lovely.
I couldn't care less, really. I don't really have... Kerry and Cork are very into that.
Yeah.
Very into that. And I think beyond maybe Mayo... I don't know. There's a few counties that are just a bit too obsessed with the borders and who's from where. Do you know what I mean?
Like Clare are bandits.
Do you think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Up the banner, they're mental.
We wouldn't be going on like Cork, though.
I did one of the worst gigs of my life in Clare.
Oh.
I couldn't even tell you where it was, but that was one of the worst gigs I've ever done in my life. Where
from Cork.
when I came on, 40 people squished into a bar, got up and went to the bar as I was introduced.
Okay.
And then I sat down and all they're going was, ho ho, the whole thing. It's horrendous.
Oh. Maybe I'm blind to it. But she's excellent. We're so proud. The first Irish woman to win Best Actress, I believe.
Yes. Saoirse Ronan was nominated.
Yeah.
Ruth.
We're getting our facts. I think she's the first, though. Yeah.
Ruth, I can't remember her second name, was also nominated, and Jesse Buckley was nominated
before
a few years ago as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul was there looking lovely.
Paul blew up. Paul went mental. That was nice, wasn't it?
Giddy, jumping around.
Yeah, did you text him?
Can't talk about that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's a secret.
We mentioned earlier on as well, one of the big things in the news at the moment is Louis Turrox, as he was called in his own documentary. I've thoughts on this.
Tell me everything.
I felt like it was... No, I've heard conflicting views on this, so I don't know really where I land. But it really was like new media versus old media.
Yeah.
And I love Louis Theroux. Like, I absolutely love him. I've watched him forever.
Yeah.
But I felt there was points in this where his style or his approach was, even though it's winning, even though it technically is winning the moment, it's almost like it doesn't matter to the people that support the guy he's talking to. You know what I mean? Like it was just a bit terrifying where the guy would, like, any of these guys, I'm not going to name because I don't want to give them more airtime, but any of these guys would just be like, I don't care. Like, as in, I'm just going to appeal to my fans.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like, oh God, this is just kind of preaching to us. But I felt like Louis Theroux was a little bit out of his depth in bits.
Yeah.
I did. I felt like he could. I felt like he wasn't. I felt like he wasn't able to handle them in the same way. Like, they were so aggressive and so, like, on top of him that it felt a little bit awkward at times.
I'm not sure what we were trying to learn. So if people have not watched it, it's about the Manosphere. It's about pretty awful, toxic men who have podcasts and profit from their listeners by pushing agendas. Generally, a lot of racism, a lot of homophobia, misogyny, awful things. Hugely popular. And it's like he was trying to expose this, or he was trying to call them out, or like make them realize what they're doing, but they know what they're doing.
That's the part.
So there's no
gotcha.
They know.
So, like, he's done, his Weird Weekends ones before, right?
Yeah.
And there's some, like, notorious episodes in there. But he was doing it with, like, people who at the time were just complete, bar a few of them. No, sorry, not Weird Weekends, it's the other one. But anyway, he was doing it with, like, these really fringe groups.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. And he's kind of exposing them a little bit. And then after the documentary's done, he kind of closes the door. And they've no idea who he is. And like, so it creates this nice, like, kind of look into them and whatever. And it does the job. But, like, these guys are hugely popular, like, terrifyingly popular. And so you're watching the documentary going, oh, that's great. No, but it's actually, like, this little subsection. It's like, no. This is a massive part.
Yeah.
And that was kind of terrifying. Like, all the, like, young fellas and stuff coming up to these people who are blatantly saying horrendous stuff.
Yeah.
And they just don't get it. But if I'm being honest, like, if you were thinking back to, like, if I was thinking back of being like a 17, 18-year-old or whatever, especially, and I think Louis Theroux kind of made this point, was like, where, let's say, if you want to do a degree, you might not get a job.
Yeah.
Like, all these things are not what they used to be. It's not a clear run.
Yeah.
And then someone comes along and says like, oh, you've been fucked over, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When you're that young, you're really impressionable, like, you
Yeah.
know, or also go back to when you're 13, because it's not even targeting 17-year-olds, it's like 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
So go back to there, and it creates kind of like this bullshit movie style. You don't have that much life experience behind you, to, you know, differentiate between what is just a complete scam.
Yeah.
You could buy it. You could.
I mean, if I watched it for long enough.
Yeah. But it's true. Like, as in
some of it, you nearly, because the bones of it are, if you behave, go to school, get a job, work 9 to 5, you're probably not going to be that important or special. And if you break the system and you work for yourself and you screw everyone over and look out for number one, you're going to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
And like, which would you choose?
Well, the problem is that they're also just tied up in these conspiracies that are like,
yeah,
you know, I'm not actually going to say some of these words just because if I say these words, then it'll get flagged.
Yeah.
Like, but whatever. But like, you know, they're anti this and that, right?
Yeah.
So they're like wrapped up in those things. But that's what I thought Louis Theroux should have kind of challenged as well. He should have not sympathized, but like said, yes, like, you know, the system is gone now. Like, you can't work 9 to 5. It's not like it was for like even my dad or whatever. Like, he could work in his house or work wherever he needs to do, get a house, send all his kids through university, put the head down. Great. That doesn't happen anymore. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's a complete mess. And I think he should have challenged that. Like at times they said, again, this is the conspiracy that is wrong and it's based on like targeting one group, but like, you know, that there is a rich level of people that are, you know, controlling people and they don't want everyone else to have money, right? Again, I can't reiterate this enough. The conspiracy part of this is completely wrong and incorrect.
Yeah.
But like, there is the 1%, right? And I know that's not what they mean, but like, that is true. Like, there is a controlling class that have all the money, like, you know, the tech guys and like, you know, Bezos and I shouldn't even say their names because they'll probably just get flagged.
Yeah.
But all these people
might be listening.
And they do like, you know, it's not trickle down economics. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I didn't think he went into the nuance as much as he should have.
And the thing that they're like, there's no shame. There's no way you could call them out, except for the one guy whose mother kind of like called him out a bit and he turned into a big baby.
I have a thought on this, right? This is my big conspiracy. I think all of this kind of, not the Manosphere, but all of this uncancelable stuff stems from the Me Too movement. I was thinking about this. When the Me Too movement came along, right, everyone came out and kind of banded together and got these people rightfully cancelled and, you know, hopefully for the most part out of industries, right?
Yeah.
And then the other people were looking at it going, hey, we're the exact same. We can't let this happen. Like, as in, or otherwise we're all going to be toast.
Yeah.
So now we have to like run a massive PR campaign against being cancelled. And so now we've reached a stage where you can, I don't think you can be cancelled anymore. Like,
what would, I mean, look who's in charge of the biggest the countries. What would it take?
But it serves them well, like to not be cancelled. And I think it comes from that, where they saw, oh, like, this is people coming together. We can't let that happen. Let's push all this out. And like, some of the things that they say now, 10 years ago, would have been game over. Like,
oh, 100%.
They would have been on the fringes.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Have another kiss. Are they gone?
Jesus.
Oh,
That's they've been ran through. All these
we all out kisses. I used to have an aunt, an American aunt, or grand aunt, who lived in New York, and she used to send us parcels at Christmas time, and she always would throw in Hershey's Kisses in and amongst the presents.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my God, we felt like a parcel from America.
Big news.
Big news. Our rich, fancy American cousin. Very exciting.
You know what's devastating is when you're having a packet of sweets and you miscalculate how many sweets are left.
Oh.
And you reach into the packet for like the last 2 sweets, but you've actually miscalculated and you've ate them.
Oh.
I hate that. Do you know that feeling? No?
Yeah. I'd have it prepared. I'm always kind of anticipating the worst.
Good, yeah.
I would, do you know what I mean? I think I would have it. I would have checked.
I feel like there has been a serious shift.
What's happened?
In your outlook
Oh, sorry.
in the last.
I mean, the world is
in the
burning
last
down.
few weeks.
The world is ending
It is.
around us. I made a joke yesterday, or at St. Patrick's Day, something like that. I was like, because I always kind of say on stage, if people are being a bit quiet, I was like, do you know what? Like, you could loosen up, we're all going to die. And it kind of felt too real. So
Yeah.
I think I need to maybe go back again and consider the therapy. Small bit.
Yeah. Have you been
Mm.
no therapy recently?
No time.
No time for it. No time
Busy.
to take care of myself.
I also have an injury. I had a sexual injury.
Oh, what? That's your small finger?
I hurt my small finger. I don't know what
A
happened.
sexual injury?
No, I don't think so. I think I squashed it in a door. Someone bit it.
Can I just say for the audio listeners at home, Mark, I thought now you would have gone for
A nicer plaster.
A less-
Well, it was nice, and then it got wet.
it looks
Yeah,
grim.
it's rough now.
That looks like something you'd see in the showers of a swimming pool.
Oh, stuck to the floor. It was nice this morning, and then I got it wet.
Yeah.
I'm falling apart.
What happened? What happened to you?
I think I squashed it in a door or something.
You can't remember.
Maybe lifting weights.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I went to a christening yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah. I've gone to a couple of christenings now.
who? Family? The other
friends,
side?
Friends.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Partners, friends. On the other side of the tracks as well. The other lot.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think it's okay for me to say this. I've been to 2 now. They do too much.
Protestants?
Yes. They do too much.
What are they doing?
Do you know what they did yesterday? I like it, right? I get it. They're trying to update the church and like, come on, we're all modern and we're having fun, right? They did a substitute in the middle of it. A new vicar came on
Oh,
in the middle of it. She rocks in. The other lad goes to the back, kind of like as a backup dancer for the rest of the stuff. She comes in. She goes, I need some kids to come up here now. And some of the kids come up and she was teaching them a lesson. Do you know what she did? She sent them down to the back of the church, put 2 blindfolds on them. Yeah. And made them walk up the church.
Why?
And the only time that the parents could intervene was if they were going to smash their head off the side of a chair.
What was the lesson?
The lesson was you need light
God
to
got
direct you. And then they got a bit of Haribo then at the end.
Oh,
It's too much.
give
Like
it up.
there was three events in the middle of it. Another one had a sack of potatoes,
Yeah.
and there was a Haribo at the end of that. And it is really funny though. You see the kids come up and I mean the fun and light that they have in themselves is so nice.
I know.
Like this kid came up. She wasn't that young. Like she wasn't like a toddler or anything.
17.
She's 25, and she came up and they're like, "Do you think you could find the Haribo?" And the other vicar, the backup dancer, was timing it, and he timed it. It was like she was at the World Cup trying to find that fucking Haribo. She pulls it out, and then it goes, "What was the time?" And the backup dancer goes, 12 seconds, and then everyone applauds, and she walks down that church like, "I fucking did it today. I did it today."
Christenings now should be really in and out.
Mm.
In and out.
This was
10
ages.
minutes, 15 minutes, 2 prayers, dip the child
Listen,
in.
you know you're the choir as well, though.
Oh, there's a choir?
No, you are the choir.
Oh,
So you get out the hymn book and you sing.
Yeah.
They go 4, 8, 6, and not everyone gets behind it.
Yeah.
It's. Do you know what he said as well at one point? This is when the backup dancer came in. It was Maine again. He came in and he said to them, "We had to go through the. It's the same stuff in the Catholic one where they say like, will you guide this kid and blah 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 and reject the devil, right?" He also said he did the most amazing way of pronouncing evil. He was there, evil. So that was making me laugh. But I was trying to hold it together, and then he said, so there was 2 kids getting christened, right? There was the kid that I barely know,
Yeah.
right, who's a partner's friend's kid. And then there was a cousin of the other kid. So it was a family. I didn't know the other kid, right? So let's call the other kid, I don't know, Sharon, right?
Yeah.
So the other kid's Sharon. And the vicar's up there, and like there isn't that many people there.
Or do you all promise
Yes.
to guide this
Right?
child?
So I'm like,
This
I don't-
Protestant child.
I don't know this. I don't know this fucking child, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to take care of this child, right?
Yeah.
And we have to say we will.
Yeah.
And I didn't say we will.
Right.
And he saw me, and he made us say it again.
Fucking hell.
And I was like, "Are you nuts? This is just
It's just a part.
making uppy crap."
Oh.
And then he goes, "Oh, Mark, it is." And then he goes, "We'll have to say that now again." And he's looking down at me, and I was like, "You must be joking."
Does
me."
an Irishman has not
I
taken-
smell a Catholic, and
Wow.
we did it again. And I didn't say it, but I mouthed the words, and he went,
You're
on.
legally bound to Sharon now.
I know I have to take care of 2 kids. Don't even know them.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Are you a godfather?
I am, yeah.
Oh, you are?
I am, yeah.
That's different. That's one. And you're...
And you know what's weird as well is they have 4 godparents for every child.
Yeah. Grant.
Yeah, but there's only 2 in Ireland, right? Or 2 in
Oh, sorry.
Catholicism.
Oh, yeah. You have one godfather, one godmother.
Yeah, they have 4.
Oh.
Yeah, which I think is a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah.
For 2 kids, you could end up with 8 godparents. Imagine that.
A lot of birthdays.
Yep.
A lot of birthdays.
A lot of gifts, though.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. I'm
All
right. I'm going to bed.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's the end of that now. Thanks for listening to your internet boyfriends. You can watch this full episode back in HD on YouTube, and we'd love to hear from you. If you want to drop us a message with your news or your saucy stories, you can get us on Instagram or TikTok, or you can email us at yourinternetboyfriends@gmail.com. Off we go now, very busy. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.